Tonight, new curfew hours for the December to January period have been proposed by Prime Minister Andrew Holness, starting 10 p.m. nightly and ending at 5 a.m. the following day. On the holidays, curfew will commence at 7 p.m. and end at 5 a.m.
The government has tried to strike a balance which allows for greater productive economic activity while limiting activities that are likely to result in greater spread.
The police are seeking the public's help in locating 32-year-old Jason Price of Chisholm Avenue, Kingston 13, who has been missing since November 18, and 23-year-old Crystal Claire Burnside of Bougainville Path, Clarendon, who has been missing since November 20. And as garbage pile up and rodents plague some communities in the corporate area, residents from the Waltham Park Road and Arnett Gardens are urging persons to practice proper garbage disposal.
Really, it has become an environmental problem. Rodents in the gully like crazy because of the same rubbish.
Good evening. Moments ago, during today's sitting of the House of Representatives, new curfew hours for the December to January period were proposed by Prime Minister Andrew Holness, starting 10 p.m. nightly and ending at 5 a.m. the following day, except for the upcoming holidays.
The proposed curfew hours will be as follows. For the month of December, with exceptions for the public holidays, the curfew will commence at 10 p.m. nightly and end at 5 a.m. each morning. On Christmas Day and Boxing Day, the curfew will commence at 7 p.m. and end at 5 a.m. the following morning. Movement will therefore only be permitted between 5 a.m. and 7 p.m. on Christmas Day and Boxing Day. On December 27th, therefore, the curfew hour will revert to 10 p.m. nightly, including December 31st, 2020, which is New Year's Eve. On New Year's Day, January 1st, 2021, the curfew will commence at 7 p.m. and end at 5 a.m. the following morning. From January 2 to the 15th of January 2021, we will return to the 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. curfew. However, if the numbers rise beyond reasonable expectations, then the government will have to reevaluate these hours. Keeping the curfew at 10 p.m. will depend on how well all of us take personal responsibility in observing the protocols.
Meanwhile, Minister of Local Government and Rural Development Desmond McKenzie has announced that because of the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, local government election has been postponed until February of next year.
This administration is one that consistently listens to the people as we work in the service of the people of Jamaica. The general sentiments is that having the general elections in September 3rd, 82 days ago, our citizens, Madam Speaker, wants us now to focus on the recovery from COVID-19 and the damage caused by rain so that they can return to a path of prosperity. The 8th schedule of the Local Governance Act provides a period of extension, Madam Speaker, which is 90 days commencing on the day after the 4th anniversary of the date on which the most recent election was held. This allows for the next local government elections to be held no later, and I want to again repeat, no later than February 27, 2021.
Still on COVID-19 related news, an additional 4 COVID-19 related deaths and 79 new cases were recorded across Jamaica on Monday, according to the Ministry of Health and Wellness. The deceased are a 59-year-old male from Kingston and St. Andrew, an 89-year-old male from St. James, a 95-year-old male from Trelawney, and a 77-year-old female from Westmoreland. 2 of the deaths, that of the 95-year-old and the 77-year-old, were previously under investigation. The latest fatalities bring the death toll from the coronavirus in Jamaica to 243. The 79 newly confirmed COVID-19 cases bring the total number of cases on record for the island to 10,422 recoveries. This has been increased by 54, bringing the total number of recoveries to 5,572. Of the newly confirmed cases, 43 are females and 36 are males, with ages ranging from 2 to 93 years. The cases were recorded in St. Anne 14, St. Catherine 12, Kingston and St. Andrew 11, St. James 10, Portland 9, Westmoreland 6, St. Elizabeth 5, Hanover 4, Clarendon 3, Trelawney 2, St. Mary 1, St. Thomas 1, and Manchester 1. There are 12 moderately ill patients and 14 critically ill patients among the 4,465 active cases now under observation in Jamaica. The Ministry of Finance and the Public Service has notified that there has been a false message circulating on social media stating the government of Jamaica has ordered payment of $1,500 to all citizens above the age of 18 years. The ministry is advising all Jamaican citizens to avoid sharing the link of the page to other individuals and personal information. The government of Jamaica has been formally communicating all COVID-19 response programs, such as the CARE program, by the government of Jamaica's official platforms. In other news, just 2 days after the gruesome killing of 81-year-old Iselin McFarlane and her granddaughters, 10-year-old Christina McFarlane and 6-year-old Michelle McFarlane, in their home in Trial Heights, Spanish Town, St. Catherine, officers assigned to the Spanish Town Police have been left yet again to investigate another shooting death, this time of 49-year-old Janice Ellison Reed of Old Road Thompson Pen in the parish, who was killed by an unknown assailant at her home yesterday. Reports are that about 6:30 p.m. Mrs. Ellison Reed was home when she was approached by an armed man who opened gunfire at her. She was taken to hospital where she was pronounced dead. Investigations continue, and we will bring you more on this story in subsequent newscast. The police are seeking the public's help in locating 32-year-old Jason Price of Chisholm Avenue, Kingston 13, who has been missing since November 18. He's of dark complexion, medium build, and about 5 feet 9 inches tall. Reports from the Hunts Bay Police are that Price was last seen at home. His mode of dress at the time he went missing is unknown. He has not been heard from since. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Jason Price is being asked to contact the Hunts Bay Police at 876-923-7111, Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. 23-year-old Crystal Claire Burnside of Bougainville Path, Clarendon, has been missing since November 20. She's of brown complexion, slim build, and about 4 feet 8 inches tall. Reports from the Maypen Police are that Burnside was last seen in Maypen at about 4 p.m. wearing a light blue blouse, blue jeans shorts, and a pair of black shoes. She has not been heard from since. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Crystal Claire Burnside is being asked to contact the Maypen Police at 876-986-2208, Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. In a Mello TV news update, 5-year-old Mikhail Allen, who was attacked and mauled by a pack of dogs in St. Dacre, St. Anne last week, has undergone a successful specialized surgery that was done in the United States. Here is Nathisha Johnson with more on this story.
Mikhail Allen, the 5-year-old boy who was attacked and mauled by a pack of dogs in St. Dacre, St. Anne last week, is recuperating after a special operation in New York, United States on the weekend. However, it's reported that the boy will undergo many skin graft and reconstructive surgeries in the future. Mikhail and his mother were flown to Montefiore Medical Center in the Bronx, New York last Friday, due mainly to the assistance of a group of Jamaicans and the chief plastic surgery at Montefiore, Dr. Evans Garfin. In a recent interview, Dr. Garfin said he learned about Mikhail's story and decided to help by raising $250,000 for his medical care. On Saturday, the boy underwent a 9-hour surgery, and the boy's mother, Shireen Grinley, expressed her gratitude to Dr. Garfin and the medical community. I'm Nathisha Johnson reporting for Mello TV News.
Thanks, Nathisha. The 2 Jamaica Defense Force JDF soldiers who were allegedly held in St. Elizabeth with more than 2,000 pounds of ganja after a gun battle with police last month were offered bail when they appeared in the parish court on Monday. Robert Smith and Rohan Mendez were offered bail in the sum of $800,000 with reporting conditions and stop orders imposed. Allegations are that on October 13, acting on information, the police tried to intercept a JDF vehicle in which the 2 men were traveling in the Gutters area. It is alleged that the men then engaged the police in a shootout and were later found to be in possession of ganja valuing approximately $6 million. They are to return to court on January 12, 2021. As garbage pileup and rodents plague some communities in the corporate area, residents from Waltham Park Road and Arnett Gardens are urging persons to practice proper garbage disposal. And we have more on this story with Colleen May.
Residents in some corporate area communities are appealing to fellow community residents to practice proper garbage disposal. Our news team visited the communities of Arnett Gardens and a section of Waltham Park Road early today, where we saw a huge pileup of garbage left in sections of the community. One resident who spoke with our news team expressed that despite the National Solid Waste Management Authority's efforts or a lack thereof to collect the waste, residents oftentimes contribute to the excessive pileup of garbage.
It's a part the garbage collectors and the community, and it's most of the community, the way the community deal with disposal of rubbish. No, I say because this been a year to year in out problem, and we do all type of things and I try to get it solve the problem, but for some reason the people them not adhere to the dumping the rubbish on that side. I think 2 times a week. Yeah, because as them come and pick up, people dump again. Yes, so, you know. Since the rain the other day, the hard rain, most of them trees will get blown down and stuff like that, and people clean up from around them house and them dump it here. So with the intention that the proper authority that come and pick it up, but it's been there for weeks now. What we are planning for now, which the idea just come up now, we are planning for plant some flowers over there, get some rubber tire and plant some flowers and see if we can deter the people from throwing the rubbish here. So because really it has become an environmental problem. Rodents in the gully like crazy because of the same rubbish. So it's a dual thing. It's not just the proper authorities who are supposed to pick up the rubbish. It's the citizens to have a whole. So we have to be fair in our judgment of things.
A shop owner operating in the Arnett Gardens community, who only gave his name as Tom, said he's urging residents to exercise proper garbage disposal practices, as this is also a way of ridding the community of rodents.
The garbage, that it is there for a while. The truck come and take up the domestic garbage every day. But you usually have a truck, a dumper truck will come after, every day. Make call 2 trips and so, but from what day I don't see the dumper truck. Alright, here we go now. The people them have certain things in them yard still. Them bring it and throw it over there. So maybe why them gonna carry out that too, because you find out say the garbage truck will go up in the community. Them not take up them there. You know have the dumper truck not go up in there, so like till maybe Christmas or so, them go clean up them there. About a month now. Yeah, them have to try dump them garbage in a proper way, but what them have to try do still, when you check it out still, them something there where them have now. Like the fridge and them something there. Me don't know where them would have throw that. Cause if in the community, they usually take it out in the community still, you know, but I like say on weekend, on Christmas time, the truck usually come take them special thing there. So, you know, look like the truck are going there again. I know you're so alone them because it's something up there, so. Yeah. And it affect me still because the rat, come out time I see some big rat over there, so and then something there.
Reporting for Mello TV News, I'm Colleen May.
And those are the stories making news. I'll return with the recap. We will now take a break and then join Christopher Scott with sports.